Welcome back, and it's part 4. Charlotte's still looking pretty depressed despite us having fixed everything. The bright sky not cheering her up, but her problems go beyond Splash Metro, so send her home. Hopefully she can sort things out from there, meet our new friend.
Hi, so I'm Stephanie. Things at school were going great, at least until this girl started totally copying me.
Totally. That's rough. Who hasn't had that problem, am I right? But I mean, who can blame anybody for copying her? Look at that sweater.
I'm kinda shy and moody. Last year, it seemed like nobody ever noticed me, but then my mom started braiding my hair and stuff, and pretty soon, people started to pay attention to me a little more. But that was before this girl named Whitney decided that she wanted some of the attention too.
Oh no, it's Whitney from Secret Paths to the Forest. She's copying Stephanie. What a terrible monster. Ooh, beautiful garden. Seaside Hawaiian flowers, perhaps, with camouflaged butterflies. That's a very unusual looking butterfly. But I do love Stephanie's style. I love all the style of these girls. Ladybug Stone inspiring us with copycats. The lady looked a little bit like Carmen Sandiego. But yeah, just reminds me of what people used to wear, and I guess what people are wearing all over again. Because the 90s are back, at least as of this recording. Hummingbird, don't you want to go to the... No, I have to propel you. So, not my favorite control scheme for a puzzle, but not the worst. It's surprisingly responsive, certainly. I think this is the most difficult puzzle. This part is a far cry from the Charlotte part as far as the difficulty of the puzzles, at least for my own reckoning. Also unusual that the first couple of areas there's no additional story sequence. I don't know. It's kind of nice that they mix those things up, but it also makes me double paranoid that I haven't gotten all the stones when I think I have, and it's easy enough to for the scene to have something in it, but you don't know what it is. It's very obscure, or maybe it's my childhood paranoia coming back. But little berry stone. What will the berry stone teach us, Hummingbird? That, we should fly in the sky? I think that's a preview of our folktale, and it's super adorable. A little rainbow bird flying. Well, moving forward. Aha! Now we have a story sequence. We can learn more.
Hi, Stephanie. Wow, so I really like your hair like that. Did you do it by yourself?
Oh, thanks, Nicole. No, my auntie was visiting this summer from California, and she told me that all the girls where she comes from wear really cool braids in their hair with beads and stuff in them. So I asked her if she would show me how to braid my hair.
Too bad people at this dumb school don't do stuff like that. I mean, it looks really cool. At least some of us understand style.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, see ya.
Oh, hey, before my auntie left to go back to California, she gave me this really neat necklace, too. Check it out.
Well, that's not really my style, but it is kind of cool, I guess.
All right, we saw our friend Nicole again being queen bee of the school there. And Stephanie just totally playing it off like, yeah, I get talked to by the most popular girl in school every day. Right? These people with their style. Going with the flow there. And that's cool, And I really love Nicole's classiness with I don't really like that necklace, but good for you. So, it's nice. It's a baby bird that wants us to find it some food, or what? I love its little hollowed out gourd house. That's super cute. Did he make it himself, or was it already there? Did someone build him a home? Oh, How adorable. These snuggle birds. And they've given us a stone that tells us about helping old people with groceries, because that's very relevant to the story at hand, I'm sure. I could probably come up with something. I guess maybe it's not just helping old people that just happen to be an old lady. Maybe it's helping others, you know, and maybe Whitney is being helped by Stephanie because she was not sure what to do with style until she saw something. You know, people get inspired by magazines all the time. And did that really count as a puzzle? I just clicked on those flowers until, ta-da! Standing out from the crowd in a beautiful yellow blazer. I love it. That looks like it has some shoulder pads. Yeah.
Wow, Whitney, that's a really cool necklace. Would you let me wear it after lunch today?
Well, maybe. But only if you promise not to lose it or anything.
I promise. Don't worry. You can trust me. So, where did you get this anyway? I think I've seen it before somewhere, like maybe at the mall or something.
Oh, that's weird. I mean, yeah, I got it while I was shopping with my dad. I'll lend you my necklace if you let me come over and play on your computer after school.
It's a deal.
If I recall correctly, Whitney's story was that her parents were divorced and her dad had a new girlfriend, and that lady was a very silly woman who just wanted to bond with her new stepdaughter, but did not know how. And my friend Ariane and I, our favorite part of that story was this woman trying to get in through a door, going, "I can't get in!" I don't know why it was so funny. Maybe it was the echo or the knee pads. I mean, knee pads on an adult are kind of funny.
Hi, Whitney. So I couldn't help noticing your necklace.
Oh, yeah, pretty cool, huh?
It is, but well, I mean, don't you think it looks a lot like mine?
Nah, my necklace is totally different. See? It doesn't have those little dangly things on it.
Oh, well, I guess I just noticed you checking it out the other day when Nicole Whitaker was asking me about it. I thought you might have gotten yours because you saw mine.
Oh, you wish, Stephanie. I got mine because I thought it was cool, not because of stupid Nicole Whitaker. And anyway, maybe it's just none of your business.
Well, Whitney could have played that off a little better, you know, like, yeah, I thought that was a really cool necklace and I saw one like it or whatever, like how great we have the same taste in things, but nope, it was just, no, your necklace is ugly because it has those things dangling off of it. It's like, come on girl, just own it. It's alright. I love the deeper hidden meaning here. If you played the first game and you know Whitney's going through some stuff herself, and just, you know, maybe if the player knows that, I wish they had made that connection a little more outwardly. Maybe one of the stones could remind us instead of showing us those photos again, like, hey, you'll grow up and things will be different. But somehow we're already at the end of this one. I mean, that was a breeze compared to Charla's path. That was quite a breeze. The jiggle of the pouch does not lie. We are about to have our folktale of fun.
Waipalo forgets himself. When the goddesses and gods still ruled Hawaii, Moli'i ruled the sands. When the old Upupa scuttled along Poipo Beach, all the birds commented on Moli'i's grace and agility. She never wanted for respect. It came to pass that an ambitious young Iva bird named Waipalo became jealous of Moli'i's position. When the other birds talked of Moli'i's skill and beauty, Waipalo could only look at his own lanky body and large wings with despair. Waipalo wanted what Moli'i had. And so the young bird hatched a plan. Watch, listen, imitate. For 3 days and 3 nights, Waipalo hid behind a cluster of lava rocks and never turned from his task. On the morning of the 4th day, Waipalo was ready. Aloha, Waipalo, said Moli'i graciously. And how are things Iluna in the sky? I wouldn't know, said Waipalo, for I found it much nicer being here on the beach. Just then, a large wave came tumbling over the sand. As it pulled back, Moli'i scurried on her long, thin legs to find her first catch of the day. As Moli'i sliced into the sand with her long, sharp beak, Waipalo dug into the beach with his. Another wave pounded the shore. Moli'i instantly scuttled in search of more food. Waipalo was right behind her, trying to run on his long, gangly legs. Now the onlookers laughed openly. Waipalo grew angry. "My young Waipalo," Moli'i said with affection, "I am respected not because I am quick or agile or have a sharp beak. I am respected because I am what I am, nothing more, nothing less." Then thinking carefully, Moli'i said, "Why, I couldn't soar like you if I tried." Soar for us, Waipalo," the feathered chorus cried. Seeing an opportunity to capture some attention, Waipalo puffed out his chest and spread out his wings and flapped and flailed and found he could no longer rise into the air. Waipalo had spent so much time imitating Moli'i that he couldn't even remember how to fly. The bird chorus laughed and squawked until Waipalo was too tired to flap anymore. He stood there, embarrassed, knee-deep in the soggy sand. "My dear Waipalo," said Moli'i once the flapping had stopped, "it seems to me that you've simply forgotten yourself." For 3 days and 3 nights, the Mauka clouds rained and the trade winds blew, and still Waipalo stood on Poipo Beach. It wasn't until the 4th day that Waipalo began to remember. A warm draft ruffled his feathers, and without thinking, Waipalo began flapping. He flapped, and soon the warm draft lifted his body high into the sky. Waipalo stretched and looped. He soared over Napali. He dove for fish. He hung in midair. And from the beach below, Moli'i smiled to herself, for she had known all along that Waipalo could never be anything but the very unique bird he already was.
Maybe if Whitney got a necklace like mine, it's almost kind of a compliment. But I still say it doesn't feel very good when someone's trying to copy you. I guess the important thing to remember is that even if people try to copy me, I'm the only one that can ever be the real me. I have a million things that are totally my own, and nobody can copy that.
It doesn't feel good when people are copying you, because you feel like you're being erased and, that person, are they a better version of me? Or they have all the cool things about themselves and they're taking the cool things about me. But, I think what Stephanie said about, the deeper parts of her being something that nobody could copy, I think that's really, it's a decent lesson. It's a little bit of a half-hearted lesson at the end of this one, I feel like, but not too complicated a story or lesson, but it doesn't always have to be, does it?